I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh.
Hello everyone, I'm Catherine and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk about a theme that I find very interesting in the area of psychology, and that is psychopaths and sociopaths. I consider myself a person who knows quite a few things about psychopaths because I've been studying them ever since I was 12 years old. When I was 11, I started watching horror movies and I absolutely love them. I'm a huge fan and I thought psychopaths were interesting and I started studying them and doing some research to learn more about them. So this is a topic that I find very fascinating. The first thing you should know is that the words psychopath and sociopath are not a real diagnosis. You hear these words a lot, but they are not a real mental illness. The real mental illness here is called antisocial personality disorder, and it is a very complex personality disorder. It is characterized by disregard of the rights of other people. Now, what we call psychopaths and sociopaths, these are two sets of people and they share some characteristics, but they are not 100% equal. Both of these types of people lack empathy, which means that they cannot put themselves in other people's shoes because they do not know what other people feel like. They don't understand feelings, but they can act very well, they can mimic expressions, they are very good actors, and they are going to deceive you and manipulate you, and they do not feel guilty about it. They don't care about the consequences, and those are the main traits of these two sets of people. But there is one main thing that separates them both, which is conscience. Psychopaths do not have a conscience at all. They can steal, kill, hurt other people and not feel guilty at all. They will lie to you and mimic your emotions and try to apologize, but they don't really mean it. They don't feel guilty about it. Sociopaths, on the other hand, have a conscience, but it's very, very weak. They might do something bad and know that thing is bad, but that is not going to stop them from doing it. They are still gonna do it. Then they might feel some kind of guilt, but their conscience is not strong at all. Psychopaths, when compared to sociopaths, tend to see people with less regard. They will treat other people as if they were objects or means to reach a goal. They don't care about other people. On the other hand, researchers have said that sociopaths can form bonds with other people, like family members, for example. Psychopaths are charming, captivating, even flirtatious. They can mimic other people's emotions and lie and manipulate other people, but it's for their own purpose and they do not care about hurting you at all. Sociopaths just bluntly don't care about you and that's it. They show you they are not interested in you and they are selfish and that's it. They do not like to play those kind of games. Another thing that separates both types is the fact that psychopaths do not care about the consequences at all, while sociopaths learn to avoid consequences over time when they reduce their antisocial behavior. Besides all of this, experts say that psychopaths are very calculating, and when they want to reach a goal, they prepare plans beforehand, and sociopaths on the other hand are very hot-headed and they don't think twice when they're doing something. All of this means that psychopaths are a worse version of sociopaths. All psychopaths are sociopaths, but not all sociopaths are psychopaths. It's like Sociopaths are this huge portion of people, and inside of them there are psychopaths. Now, the big question here is, are they all violent and dangerous? When you see this type of people portrayed on TV or in movies, you always see them as villains. And yes, psychopaths and sociopaths tend to be aggressive and engage in violent activities, but most of them do not do that. They may use manipulation to get what they want, but usually it doesn't go further from that. Antisocial personality disorder is only diagnosed in adults, so people over the age of 18, but there are things you can look out for in children and teenagers. Conduct disorder is a disorder that parallels the characteristics of antisocial personality disorder, but in teenagers and in children. Children with conduct disorder do not follow norms or rules. They tend to be very impulsive, they tend to be very aggressive and violent. Sometimes they get into fights with other kids, sometimes even with adults. And they often engage in some criminal activities such as stealing or vandalism. The conclusion here is that not all psychopaths and sociopaths, especially sociopaths, are violent. Some of them may even be a part of your life. You just have to be more careful with these people. Try to notice if these people are lying or not, if they are trying to manipulate you. You just have to be careful with that, but in the end they just have a mental disorder which is a bit more complicated than all other disorders. Some psychotherapy may help these people, and sometimes psychiatrists even prescribe some medication like antipsychotics, mood stabilizers, and to regulate their impulses and their behaviors. I hope you learned a bit more about this type of people today, and I hope you are a little bit less scared. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye!